Okay, I'm gonna talk a little about the materials on this fly. For the tail, I'm using this kind of material. It looks like this. Okay, and for the main body, I use some dubbing pearl. And for the front part of the body, I'm gonna use some pink dubbing in color pink. It's all from Fly Touch Dungeon, and I use some 3D eyes. Yellow. It's about 3 millimeters, and I use some 0.1 millimeter mono, some astatine thread. Yes, and I use this kind of glue to attach the eyes. 60 seconds universal glue, very nice. Comes in a 20 grams tube. It's enough for thousands of flies. And I'm using this kind of product, fluorescing hardhead from Loon. It's water based and it's no giving any allergy or anything. It replaces messing epoxies. It's odorless, non-toxic. I use this kind of product because I have developed a nasty kind of allergy for UV resins, so this is gonna make my day a little easier. Well, I attached the glue to the eyes and I used this hardhead in 2 coatings. It needs dries slowly. You have to take it out of the vise and put it aside for about 24 hours, and then it's cured. And but you can do a lot of flies done, and just place it at curing place for overnight. That's all I had in the description, so follow up with the video and relax and enjoy. Okay, let's start with attaching the thread. I'll set the hook in a vise and attaching my thread. Use, as I said, Bora 0.1 mono for this because it's translucent. Well, I start with attaching my tail like a little wisp of flash. Touching, just whip it over each other like that, and I'm gonna attach some Loon hardhead just to make it stick a little better. So the brushes just have to watch that it doesn't come too much. Well, for the main body I use some flash. Just attach my thread with the dab it on. It's easy fly this. I've experienced some serious allergy with UV resin, so this fly is completely made without UV resin. I just make the body of this white flash dubbing. You can use whatever you want, I think. Just, it's not so important that it has to be very very full or hard dubbed body. Now I'm gonna make this front part of the fly. Just put it on top. Sorry, it was not in the plan. Okay, and take on some more. Just another piece. On top, just fill it up. It's a little bit hard to. It's very nice to have an rotation wise for this. Will surely come in handy. Okay, it's a very easy fly this. Now I'm gonna take my whip finisher. I use the Stonefall. Like that. And this is my Norway's bobbin, so I have to take care of not let it wrap up. Now I'm gonna take to clean up the eye. It's a little bit of mess here, like that. And I use my Stonefall Patine comb. Just rub up all this underbody, like that, so it bleeds in to each other. Just to be rough with this fly. Can stand it. Use the comb it out like that. Now I'm gonna start with the hairdressing. Then I need a longer scissor. I start with on top, clipping it up in an angle. Well, I take it out of the vise because I like to cut the angle from the back side to the front, like that. I think it's becoming more nicer that way. I think this it's important that this tail is going to become thin and wispy. Touch it again. Maybe I should have some more in the front here. I think it was a little bit thin. I think I take on some more. I saw it now. It was got a like it's not so very look like it is what cutting too much. Take a little bundle. Don't be afraid of taking on, you can always just push it a little backwards and use your to look how it's gonna be. This is gonna be covered up with some ice, so this is gonna be nice. Just make another whip finisher, so like that. Okay, snip off. Do another. Some more hair dressing, a little more, not much. Could also make this tail a little longer, like the one I had in my first picture. Okay, attach it to the vise. Now I'm gonna put on some ice. Oh yeah, I lost my glue. It's okay, it's in the tube, so I use this 60-second super glue. This is foam free. It's not any fumes. It's not foam, but not fumes, because I'm allergic to that. Allergic. And I use some 3D ice. Take one on. You just put it as on the one side, like that. And take the other one. Try not to make it stick to your fingers. Just managed to do just that. Okay. I got loose. Thank you for that. Whip it around. Try to make it stick. Try to make the ice stay at the right place on the fly. I'm not so very lucky with that. It's not cooperating with me. Okay, I'm getting there, I think. There you have it. Now I put this fly aside for a moment, so the ice is really well, pretty much stuck. Should have taken on more glue, but well, I use some markings on this. I use a marker pen. This is one I use. It's a permanent marker. Just make some markings on the side. 3 spots on each side. Flip the fly around. I think there is a nice effect. And I use this product here for rising hardhead from Loon. It's not, I'm not sponsored in any way, but I'm started using this. This is water-based and toxic free. and it has a nice effect. Take a light and make it shine to the bottle and you will see. Also cover the eyes with this. It will stick, I assure you. Just make a nice effect. Take on something on the other side, the bottom. You will much certainly try to put on too much at once, but I will assure you that it will stick. But if you can, if you want a nice full head, you can put on something in several phases. You have to let it dry a little bit and you can put on the rest. This is gonna sit perfectly on the fly. It's gonna be very nice. This is gonna be a nice sea trout fly. It's gonna catch some sea trout and fish in the sea. Very nice. I'm very fond of this fly. Very happy with it. So I use this opportunity to thank you all for watching my videos, and I welcome you back to my next video. And thank you, and bye bye, and tight lines.